Welcome, welcome, my followers, my friends, my friends, my friends. Don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will eat no more. My friends, my friends. As you can see, I'm not exactly ready. I'm running a little behind. I was out today. I was actually on a date, but I'm going to save that for when there's actually people here I can talk to about it. But I just want my streamers to know that I am psyched to be here. I'm psyched to be streaming, I am psyched beyond belief. And I'm happy to be here. Okay, loading, 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 loading. We're starting the game very soon. Very soon, very soon, very soon. Let all who wonder. Hey, Abby! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Still getting set up. As I was saying, I am a little bit behind. Ow! Too loud. Ouch. My brain. Can you see me? How about now? Copy. Just alerting the troops. Abby says, Nini must bring us the shrubbery. Oh, I believe that's pronounced Nee! Nee! Must bring us the shrubbery. Aha! Let it begin. 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 Abby saying yes. Let's do this. I'm afraid things are going to get a little darker tonight. And you might notice that the lighting itself is a little darker. Got 3 people watching? Holy cow. Those numbers though. So, for those of you watching, just waiting for the game to load. Maybe I did a single click when I meant to do a double click. Uh-oh! Doki! Abby says, finally, can't wait for some horror. Wow, what's wrong with you, Abby? So I really worry about what the decisions we have done thus far, how they've affected us. Hold up, gotta text my mom real quick. Yeah, we're getting a real slow start tonight. Okay, let us get this boat rolling, am I right? Let's get this show on the water. Let's get this car on stage. Okay. It is the day of the festival. I think we all know what that means. No music. Okay. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. That's not a good sign. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Yeah, I'm not that excited about it. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, hey Monica, hey pore Monica. Knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. CJ! You're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Goodness. Okay. Abby says, a couple horror games I suggest you can live stream are Monstrum, Outlast, Mount Massive, or The Fairfax Residence. I hate to burst your bubble, Abby. Those look like very fun titles. However, this will probably be the last game I live stream ever. Hey, Taylor in the chat saying, yes, the Monica song. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about, hey, Monica, hey, pore Monica. That's all I can do. I can't do the Swedish bits. All right. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. It's chilly. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's when I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha ha! You should take a little responsibility for her, CJ. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Abby says, then Taylor can live stream the horror games when he has time. That's right, this is his channel, after all. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Why do I think that? I don't know what's best for her. I mean, I'd like to think I'd like to know. But do I know? No. I mean, I think I do. I mean, I do, but I don't. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Girls, they're always like that. And they do. They always know more than we think. Okay. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after reading that. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh gosh. This looks awful. It simply says, %. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Ad nauseum. Get out of my head, nauseum. And then it says, pronounced at the bottom of that, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Now, when she says, before I listen to everything she said to me, I'm fairly certain she's talking about Monica. She's referenced before about how she needs to listen to Monica and what Monica's been telling her to do. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. It is so dark. Oh my gosh, Monica has joined the chat. Well, Monica, I'm going to do this for you, but I want to let you know you've joined at a rather somber time. But I have to say, welcome, Monica. Hey, Monica. Hey, pony Monica. But seriously, could you take this a little more seriously, Monica? Because that was a really sad poem that we just read. My friend Sayori seems to be having a very difficult time, and she's submitted a really disturbing poem. But welcome. Anyways, Taylor's put in the deflated head. Yeah, that's how I feel, Taylor. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. CJ? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. Oh, by the way, hey, thanks, Monica. Monica said I can sing. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. By the way, if you do know what's coming, not everybody does, including me, so no spoilers. Okay. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. What did I change? I'm going to get Sayori. So, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it a kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Okay, so to answer Monica's question, yes, I am new to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I knew something was going to come up in the chat, so I didn't look. But when you say, gently open the door, brace, yeah, I consider that a spoiler. But I had an idea something dark might be happening anyways. Yeah, this is really dark, actually. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Saori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Saori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, or walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in life, and nothing in my life, is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 What the hell? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, Monica said I gotta go quick. Come back quickly. Craig said, oh man, I missed the ending. Monica said, this brings back too many horrible memories. Sorry, Monica. That can't be the ending. It can't be over. Wait, back. Wait, what game? What game file? What game file, Taylor? said game script chapter 5 line 307 trace back for details. You think I should go back there? Taylor, should I go back there? Should I go? I forgot the name of it, but maybe where the game file is loaded. I've scrolled back in the stream and I'm looking at it right now. It says an exception has occurred. File game/script dash chapter 5 .rpy line 307. See traceback.txt for details. Well, could I even go there? Because no, I can't load a game. Okay, look, I'll go to the main menu. And it says load game. I can't load anything. It doesn't let me. I can't go back. There's nothing here. I think it's on your actual computer. Game. Okay, I have it. 1 second. Okay, so you guys can't see right now. Here, I can change this. Okay, so now you guys should be able to see what I'm doing here. All right. Okay, file game/script dash chapter 5 .rpy. No items, no files, but let me go to the running page. Let me try and run that. Search in C drive, maybe. 1 second, let me try here. Because I think, like, to go forward, I guess there might be a file like this, but there is a play option right here that I can do. But we'll see. Going forward, what should I do? Like, can I keep playing? Is there more? Should I play from this? Or can I actually find this file? Game/script-ch5. Working on it. No items match my search. Taylor says, but yeah, you should see what is left in the game too. Maybe search just the file name instead of the file path. The file name? What's the file name? Game? Game/script? Monica? Do you know where the game is saved? Maybe in documents or program files. Let's find where the game is saved. Let's see, look in the properties. It's saved under desktop. It's saved on the desktop. Desktop. Let's see. That's it. That's it right there. Just an internet shortcut or a shortcut. Oh, I'm gonna follow that later. I'm gonna continue with the game right now. Okay. My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Sorry, I'm just kind of speeding through this. I'm not reading it out loud. I'll get back to it. I'm just kind of shell-shocked. Okay. Having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ha ha ha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Bring a new one, a literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, CJ? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Hey, Danny, welcome to the stream. If you missed what happened, Daniel, I'd recommend rewinding the stream. We're not that far in, I don't think, and at least watching what transpired. We're like, how far in are we? Like 20 minutes in. I don't think I have a spam folder. It's got to be saved under Steam. Steam. I don't know. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Yeah, Taylor says, wait, hadn't you talked to Sayuri at the beginning of the game last time? Yeah. Well, Daniel, I'm not exactly restarting. Kind of, but yes, Taylor's right. It's different now. Sayori's not in the game right now. I did talk to Sayori, and this scene was done with Sayori, not Monica. You're really sweet, CJ, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. But it feels so strange going through this, because it's like I am redoing the game, but like I feel like empty inside. I feel really cold. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Yeah, Daniel says it's like an alternate dimension. It is like an alternate dimension. If you look at it, it'll like wig out, it'll bug out, audio-wise and video-wise. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Did you guys see that? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, CJ. I'm like so thrown right now. Honestly, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go through the storyline. Not because I don't enjoy the game, but like, can anybody blame me right now? Let me throw that over there. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, it's just like the beginning, but there's some different stuff. Taylor says, yeah, and Sayuri was bugged out when you started the game. Yeah, she was. Let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. Yeah, it's like it wants me to start the game again, and I don't know if like it's gonna have me run through the same kind of activities and storylines, but like any like romance has had like a bucket of cold water just splashed across it. It's not like I'm gonna enjoy this game. And I want to know why it's different. Like, it's only curiosity that's pushing me forward. Sorry, I'm not even like reading the lines, but we've read them before. If you've watched it, you know what they say, but you don't really need to know what they say. They're just welcoming you to the club and bickering back and forth, which we've seen before. Yuri's gonna make some tea. Monica's gonna... But, you know, like, something weird's going on with Monica. Because Sayori was telling, like, yeah, I should listen to Monica. I should do what she tells me to do. And it's almost like Monica was pressuring Sayori into committing suicide. Feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Taylor, I have to ask you, I'm just so curious. In the playthrough you've seen, were they able to find that file? Because if I go into deep dive, I could probably find it. I'm not trying right now, but I'm going forward with this. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Okay, Taylor's saying he did find a file. Okay, I think that we might be able to find a file then. Let's go to Steam first. Because the game is on Steam. And I assume he downloaded it on Steam. Pull up Steam as well. Okay, we can browse local files. Okay, so there are some files here that I recognize. First of all, this one's called Happy Thoughts, and it looks like it's a picture. I'm gonna open this picture up. Hell. The hell? Okay. This is the actual game. This is the traceback, but the file was game slash script. So we'll go to game. Script. Where's scripts? Here's scripts. I don't know, notepad? Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or into a newly opened gash in their skin, only hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such deplorable tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. traceback. Taylor says traceback. Abby says, is this part of the game? It's all part of the game, Abby. All I did was untie the knot. Then he says, I'm scared. I'm scared too. I'm scrolling to the bottom here just to see if there's any final messages. Shyster, man. That's German for oh my. Okay. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game code, winpcommon 00start.rpi in script Python. Restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Haha, well here goes nothing. Full traceback. So that's what he did. He deleted her from the game. At the bottom here it says the same thing. The hell? Abby says big scaredy cat. It's gonna get worse probably. I don't know if it's gonna go on. Like, I feel like we've reached an ending of sorts. I don't want to go on with the game. I will, but okay, game/script. See traceback.txt for details. Line 307. Okay, well, how do I see line 307? Okay, line 306. Where's 307? Taylor says, "Oh snap! Yeah, there's more." I don't feel like I want more. I liked the way certain parts of the game were going, and now I'm like really not liking it. Well, okay, where's line 307? I can find 306 in run return action.quargs, which makes me think the next line may be 307, but they're not going in order. You know what? We're gonna go 307. Abby says, Taylor, have you played before? He's not played before, but he knows what's gonna happen. He's seen this before. Well, I can't find a line 307. It's telling us, see traceback text for details. It's a puzzle. Sure seems like a puzzle. Raise this exception to end the current replay. You mean virus. What did they say? It's a puzzle, you mean virus. I think, oh, okay. I guess that wasn't quick at all. Hey, Monica, I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. Looking for character files? Well, I'm not necessarily looking for character files. Monica, I'll show you what I'm looking for here. If you look, this is where I paused the live stream. It says, an exception has occurred. File, game/script, chapter 5, RPY, line 307. See traceback for details. So, I looked at the traceback and basically said he deleted a character, and we played through and that character is deleted. So there's a character file, yet Sayori's not here. Game, saves, these are the saves. It's empty, I had saves. They're gone now. Fonts, images, scripts. Line 307 in the scripts, maybe. Is there a script here? There's a little devil inside all of us. Okay, let's find line 307. 307. Found a 307. It doesn't look useful. Looks like nonsense. And the game resets and plays without Sayori. So, Monica, I have to ask you, am I supposed to play the game without Sayori now? Is that what I'm supposed to do, or am I supposed to find something in these codes? Because I have found a couple things. Whoops. I have found the traceback, and I've read it, essentially saying that he deleted character. Monica said, I never thought about people doing this before. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out the... Taylor might also know, so if Taylor, you want to throw it down in there. By the way, Monica... Okay, Monica says continue the game, that's what I'll do. By the way, Monica, if you see BLT Productions commenting, that's not me, that's actually the owner of this channel. I don't run this channel, it's just... It's the guy who runs the channel, Taylor. Okay, well, let's run this game. Let's run the game, I guess, but have another tab open with the character files. Okay, I'll do what you say, Monica. I've got the character files open. They're just not being displayed on screen, but I can see them. Okay. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? CJ said. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, you can see this. Well, that's my fault. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to be able to see. I thought it wouldn't do that to you guys. Okay, we're back. I didn't realize it was streaming like that. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Abby says, wait, Sayori is gone. There is no more Irish. Unfortunately, yes. And I was doing an Irish accent for Sayori before, Monica, to fill you in. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Let's see, Smokey's joined in. Daniel, you see in this? Abby, you missed some stuff. Monica, this is the time of the game where I became self-aware, I think. Dang it, Monica. Danny says, Smokey, I think so. Abby says, I'm sad, I missed the Irish. Yeah, Abby, I'm not sure if you were here for what happened. I'd recommend rewinding to about the 5-minute mark and watching from there if you didn't see that. I know Sayori was never Irish, but I was doing fairly explicit accents for each one of them. I mean, for like Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica, it was normal accents, but I was differentiating how I said them. But for Sayori, to differentiate her from the others, I did it Irish, just to... It was something fun I was doing, but now it's all for nothing, it appears. I desperately grasp something so I can relate to at a minimal level. Smokey says, I too enjoy Irish people. Yeah, well, we all enjoy Irish people, but now look where we are. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. I feel like a rock right now. That's how I feel right here. Monica, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Abby, yeah, you gotta go back and watch. You gotta go back and watch, Abby. 5-minute mark. Don't even bother the live. You've seen all this before. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have your writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Let's see, Abby says, fourth wall, and Danny says, build the wall, and Smokey says, build it. Yeah, I agree, build the fourth wall back, I miss it. Monica says, I walk to school with my best friend, surprise, surprise, she's late again, she's got a club she wants me in, I don't ever raised a pen. Daniel, Smokey, you two sound like Donald Trump. That's what they're going for, Monica. By the way, everyone else in the chat, we all know each other. Just to let you know, Monica. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Danny, build the fourth wall back. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, CJ? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. They'll just climb over or dig under the wall. They'll climb over the fourth wall, Abby. You're right. They have climbed over the fourth wall and dug under it. Why did I say... Oh, is there a song about Doki Doki Literature Club? Is that what you're going on about, Monica? Because I'd like to hear that song. Taylor says, I approve that message. Yeah, let's build the fourth wall back. Talk about a necessary wall. Okay. But I'm sorry. I thought... the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, CJ. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... ... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Smokey, I'm speeding through this because we've seen all this before. It's getting real meta right now. It's getting real like we seriously need somebody to come in here and open up the government and build a fourth wall back because I am psychologically crumbling. You talk about busting through those steel slats. They have done so. The steel slat of my heart. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. The fourth wall has already been built. Are you serious, Monica? Are you serious? The fourth wall has been built? Next time that the screen goes and Sayori comes back from the dead, tell me the fourth wall has been built, okay? Sorry, I'm just getting a little passionate about this. Abby says, yeah, look up Hey Monica and a whole bunch of songs about... Wait, Hey Monica is about this? Monica's about... No way. That song, Hey Monica, that I was singing was from this? That can't be right. No. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, CJ? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. CJ, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Not the Swedish song. Oh, well, the song I was singing was Swedish. By yours truly. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Please play the song. What song? Play the song. Want me to pull it up online and play it? Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. CJ, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. See, this is where me and CJ split. I'm getting anxiety. You kidding me? I'm anxious about nothing. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. I'll tell you what I'm anxious about whenever I go out of the house and I forget my chapstick. Abby coming in with there's so many songs. Which one is it, Monica? Search. Why did I say okie dokie? Question, Monica. I will play it if it has I won't play it if it has spoilers. Does it have any spoilers for going forward? Thought I'd depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Hey, hey, Monica, hey. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I really don't feel like I want to. Like the first playthrough, I was like, oh, yeah, let's go on a date with Yuri. I'm feeling it right here. But like now I'm not. Minecraft version tiny. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay, now things have changed. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay, now things have changed. Stare at the dot to reveal a special. I love you. I love you. Cartoon drawing, no spoilers. Smokey says, so when do you start catching Pokemon? Smokey, take this seriously, okay? I'm staring at the dot. No spoilers. Okay, it's gone now. Sorry, Smokey. Okay, so I still can't romance Monica. I think something's up with Monica. I seriously think something's up with Monica because, well, for one, Sayori was kind of making it sound like Monica was pressuring her into doing something, and then she did something. And also, you can't romance Monica. And not only that, there was a weird delayed echo. How about now? Is it fixed? Does everyone else hear a weird delayed echo? Okay, I'm gonna go depression. Unrequited. Fear. Horror. These are all the words that Sayori had. This is some dark foreshadowing. Misfortune. Alone. Eternity. Effulgent. Sugar colored waterfall. Shame. Did you guys see that? Did you just see that? Her face? Alright, I'm gonna move my face over here. So far, what's her face? Netsuki hasn't responded, but like, Yuri had a very strange response there. Despise. Happy. She's happy. Look at her face. Disaster. Frightening. These are all the words that romanced Sayori. Literally, I'm choosing all the ones that she liked. Incapable. You should... It's really faint. Sorry, I missed a few things in the chat. Yeah, if I ask you a question, I do want answers, Monica. I need the answers! Alright, unending. Entropy. Unrestrained. Vacation. Hurt. This is so dark. Hopeless. Fester. Massacre. Yes, Yuri's face when she jumped. Yuri's face jumped at that evil word. I saw it too. It was very strange. Smokey saying I should play Super Monkey Ball. I wish I was playing Super Monkey Ball right up at Mount. Trust me, that's a game I truly love. Hi again, CJ. Taylor, or Craig, did you know the game goes on? Did you know that? Sounds like you thought it ended. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping me promised. This is not looking good for Yuri. I feel like I should have romanced Natsuki. Now I wanted her to... Hope this isn't too overwhelming, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Jeez! 0.39252% of people got that. Secret. Yes, but I didn't completely finish it. Well, we're taking this to the end, Greg. I'm talking about the end of all things. I'm talking about the end. Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, I guarantee I'll see the end of it. You guys seeing this? Monica's literally standing in front of my text. Let me try right-clicking. That can... Is it... And also, does Yuri look taller and, like, bigger? Like, she's, like, zoomed in? Natsuki made big mouth for somebody. Okay, Monica's telling us allows us to change the story. We might be able to save one of us. Can't even read it. And look at the classroom. It's like, classroom itself is like tilted. Are you guys seeing this? All right, I'm gonna start looking a lot closer because I think there's like a, by the way, Monica, no spoilers. And I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? I'm not gonna save Monica, Abby. Monica, I think, is the instigator. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, CJ. We'll just make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then I forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book for you if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as the vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. We've seen all this before. It's a short read, keep your attention if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. That is a euphemism, folks. I know what discussing books with her looks like. It ends up with your finger in her mouth, and she's, okay, did they drug you or something? Who? Me? Who? Me? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picks out a book I'll like, despite me not reading much. Gary, thank you. I'll definitely read this. See, here's the thing. Like, the first time around, I was, like, feeling it. I was, like, the thoughts he's thinking, I was kind of thinking the same thing. And now I'm going through and I'm like, I'm not feeling like she's a cute girl. I feel devastated. Okay, now the classroom is no longer tilted or zoomed in. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Monica says, help me now. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same book she lent me. Yep, we've seen this before, first few pages. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance, and our eyes meet for a split second. No, CJ, I'm joking, by the way. I never joke, Abby. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed this in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. Just curious how you came to 2 copies of the same book. Well, let me guess. She stopped by the bookstore yesterday. Oh, that's not what she meant. Oh, yep. See, I'm literally reading your mind. You're no fun then. That's right. I'm never fun. I just happened to buy 2 of them. That's right. Very obviously, I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Is that like, is she saying that about this game then? Because like, now I want to put it down. The first half, what is considered the boring half, I was legitimately enjoying that. I was enjoying the boring part of the game. I was invested in these storylines, and now I want to put it down. But you know what? I'm committed. Has anyone ever felt what it's like to be deleted? Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Is this the same story? Cutting off their limbs, affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark term came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, CJ? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those types of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Abby says, no, we are humans, not programs. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's that kind of challenges you to look at life from strange new perspectives. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless. This game is legitimately chilling. I'm gonna plug in my laptop so it doesn't die like other things. By the way, I just want to say that earlier I came out of like the closet after Yuri licked my finger, and I just want to say she like put her sleeve down really quickly, and I really hope that she's not depressed too, and she's been like cutting herself. I don't know, but like, just saying, I really hope that's not true. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. You're the second person who's come into these live streams and talking about senpai, Monica. I guess this is a Japanese game, so it's not outside the realm. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine, I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking into her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Incredibly. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your... What? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? By the way, I've got the stream up over here, so I missed that text. I'm going to read it again when it comes up. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, hahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean into it, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yeah, we've seen all this before. We're sharing the book. Sorry, I'm just skipping through. I'm distracted. Alright, I'm gonna read what... Oh, sorry, I'll move my I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. I was bathing in the feeling of your body heat. That's what she said. Shyster! Shyster, this game. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting to me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Hey, to turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted just for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. Haha. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So you don't know why that... I don't know why that came into my head. Yeah, Abby, you did break Monica. Hey? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Is there water in here? Holy... Oh, no! I'm dying! I am dying now. I just joined the gym, by the way, and one of the rules of the gym is you can't drink out of the gallons. You can't drink straight out of a gallon. So I have a cup here, that way I don't break the rules, and I don't get kicked out of my gym. Shyster, man, this game. Alright, your breathing is a little... Sorry, I'll drink some water. Feel a lot better. My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I don't remember this happening. I just need some water. Planet Fitness? Yeah, Smokey, I did join Planet Fitness on Tuesday. Do you have any thoughts about that, Jim? Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Abby says Fight Club. No, I didn't join the Fight Club. What on earth was that about? CJ? Did something happen just now? Oh, wait, who jumped? Who rushed out? Did I miss something? Hey, did Yuri just rush out? I'll catch it when it comes back up, but... I have no idea. Monica says, I'll be right back. Yeah, Yuri's face also looks a lot different than... Yuri does stand up and runs out. Smokey says, it's garbage. Yeah, I know, but it's cheap, and I'm not paying more than $10 a month for a gym. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Monica obviously doesn't care. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Monica, you... Abby, do you know what's happening? Do you know what's coming next? Have you seen this before? Have you played this before? Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri's not even here? Connecting to server. Monica, you're freaking me out, okay? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. And I feel more comfortable with Natsuki than I do with Monica. Monica is back. Monica, you freak. We don't know what to say, I guess. What the? Hey, did you guys see that happen? What the flarp? What the marfing adders? Okay, CJ, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? No. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. I'm just gonna watch the replay of that whatever the heck Natsuki just did because it was. Okay, Abby says no. I think I was gonna watch someone play this a while but got bored and didn't watch it. I'm a little lost to be honest. Yeah, did you not have you been watching straight through this whole playthrough I've done? Because if you haven't, I can understand why you'd be lost. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry, you'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve on, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Okay, this is the same poem. Let's read it, see if there's any differences. Gotta keep it kid-friendly, CJ. What did I do? What did I do? This game is not kid-friendly, Abby. If you look in the description below, it says, not suitable for the living and others. I don't have to worry about this stream, me being the non-kid-friendly part of this. Did you not see the tags on Steam when you got this game? Me? No, I didn't see the tags on Steam. I'm not like, what do the tags say? The tags. Oh, this one's tagged fun. I love a good fun game. This tag says, you'll have a grand time. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah. Abby's physiological humor. Physiological horror. Physiological? You mean psychological? Abby says, no, I kept watching on and off because I had to leave and do some things. Horror, anime, only 3 tags. Well, guess what, Monica? I got 3 tags for you talking about I don't read tags. Just kidding. I'll read tags from now on. I don't know why I'm having such a negative reaction to these tags. Maybe because I'm upset. I'm upset. The game is messing with me here and other places. I told you that you weren't going to like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well... because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. My 3 tags, Monica says, my 3 tags are, you are stupid. No offense. Offense has an S, not a C, unless you're British. In that case, I don't know how you spell it. Or Australian, I think they also have their own. That's 4 tags. I got 4 tags for you, Abby. A-B-B-Y, am I right? Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understood. But the other nice thing about writing simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. A prole? Oh, pro. Sorry. Thought you were saying prole as in proletariat. 4 tags. The 4th wall. I like 3 tags. I like 4 tags. Whenever it gets down to just 3, I'm all like, ooh, build the 4th wall. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Monica says, hee hee. I decided to humor her with one last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Alright, I can only show it to Monica says 666. Enough with your numbers. Hi, CJ. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right. I'll keep that in mind. Hi, CJ. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, 666 666 6666 666. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. You know, I have a theory. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. Don't worry, CJ. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Monica, the devil worshiper. Or maybe just the straight up devil. So that's the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past. Hey, 7! She said 7. See, she's not a worshiper of the devil. None of those, they don't know the number 7. Deflated happy face with no nose. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, CJ. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. We've been here before. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. Monica says, I swear I was clicking 7 the wild time. And Abby says, yeah, Sharuri. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a more interesting place for her. Hold up, let me pull up the settings here. I'm gonna try something here. It's just a theory. I've got an idea. Show Bluetooth devices. Oh, what? Connected voice music. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's impossible not to laugh when he reads chat like that. Talking about me reading your comments? Okay, all right, now I'm going to try playing the music so I can hear it. Oh, I can hear it. Oh, I can hear it all right. What the heck? It's gone. No! It connected to this freaking thing again. Okay. Hold the phone. Sorry, guys. I hate that I'm holding this up on everybody, but I got to get this right. Thank you. Okay. Stupid AirPods. They don't know what they're doing. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Yeah, she was stimulated all right. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Ah, already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Abby says I'll be right back. Hold up. Let me pull up the settings here. Boy, I'm gonna try something. Hey, Boss Man Gaming's back. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Monica by my side. A little bit of Monica's all I need. A little bit of Monica's all I see. What's up, my Vimos and Woomies? Well, I'll tell you what, Bossman Gaming, I think you get the lyrics to that song a little Monica'd, all right? You Monica those up. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Bossman Gaming, if you'd like a recap on where we are, I can give it to you, but you might be able to guess. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Let's see, Abby says, Mambo number 5. Very close. It's actually the Monica number 5. Talking about, hey, Monica. Okay, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. These people are moving around. Okay. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ear. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I can take whatever you... The pen truly is mightier than the sword. That's a new poem, by the way. That's not what we had. Monica says, Senpai! Yep, okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Bossman Gaming says, hey, Monica! You don't have to sing it every time, Bossman Gaming. Just say, hey, Monica. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really the person to ask for feedback. Truthfully. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Bossman Gaming says, wait, hold up. He says, I was saying hey as in hi. Monica faints. And then Bossman Gaming says, female covering her mouth, male symbol. I don't know what you mean by I was just saying hi, Bossman Gaming. What are you saying? You don't care about Monica? You're like, hey, I was just saying hi, right? I don't understand. Why are you trying to distance yourself? So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I read my poem to now? Yuri's back, so I guess I'll... That was a face palm. Bossman Gaming, I think you're misinterpreting what I am interpreting your text to say. When you say, I minto hi Monica, I'm understanding something completely exactly what you meant. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Yuri. ... As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Now that is a face palm, Mr. Bossman Gaming. I never knew Hey Monica was a song. Well, why do you keep singing it in the chat, my friend? Every time you type it, I'm like, hey Monica, because of you. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? What am I getting? Yuri takes a breath. So, she's getting overstimulated. She might run out of the classroom. Emoji face palms always stink. I'm just messing with you, Bossman Gaming. I'm just messing with you because you're the boss and I am the plebe. I am the proletariat underneath your shoe. This is my shoe, but I'm just showing it as an example of your shoe. Yuri says, what kind of writing experience do you have? That was the wrong voice, my bad. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Yeah, because I've done this before. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. ... Well, I knew that. Do you? I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Bossman says, actually, you're under the dump. Abby says, I'm back. He says, I'm back! Sorry, I had to switch over to watch the live stream on my Kindle. You're on a Kindle? Like the book reader? Sorry, weird noises coming from my kitchen. Bossman says, I'm kidding. All right, Mr. Donald Trump impersonator. I don't know why you had to say it like that. All right, moving on. Yeah, okay. Weird noises in my apartment. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. It's making the game even more scary. That's what I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I have been through that myself. Let's get this a little bit bigger so you can understand what I'm trying to say. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Abby says, it's Monica. She's in your kitchen. And Bossman Gaming says, do you guys by chance know what senpai means? It's funny, Bossman Gaming. You were here just a few nights ago and you asked the same question. Taylor answered you, but teacher or lover, says Abby. Taylor, the answer he provided was second in command next to sensei. So sensei, then senpai. Like if you watch The Office, Dwight he calls himself senpai to his master, which is the sensei, because he's the suck up. I don't know if that's true. I don't actually know, and I don't have the drive to Google it right now because I'm very locked into this game. Once Yuri finds her chain of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Bossman Gaming says, I don't ever remember being in this stream before. About 3 days ago, we were doing part 1. You were here. Taylor says, you got that right, assistant to the sensei. By the way, BLT Productions in the chat is not me. I'm just the lowly, under the dump, as Bossman Games puts it, contractor. They got in here to stream the game. The real master of BLT Productions is Taylor. He's in the chat as BLT Productions. Abby says, hey, man, do you have a YouTube... Hey, how's man do you have a YouTube channel? Bossman. It's got to be the same guy, Bossman. You have the same name and you ask the same question. Not just finding them and building them, but putting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. Okay, we've read this poem before. Abby says, I looked you up. Or Bossman Gaming says, yeah, I have a channel. How else could I be in the chat? Abby says, I looked you up, but I didn't know which one you are, Dominican Republic. Disney XD. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced in the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. We've read that one before. Bossman Gaming says, I don't have a profile picture yet. Well, I'll take your profile picture for you right here, okay? Just go. Or how about this? Or how about this? Just screenshot one of those, and that's good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Oh, by the way, I've got a question for you guys. How does the sound? How is the audio sound on your side? Are there any problems? Because I changed what I was listening to, so I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. None of those. Are those not good enough? Sorry, dude. How's this one? It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, CJ. Really? I must have totally missed the point. With the lighting, I would become a horror channel. Thank you, Bossman Gaming. That is a compliment. That's what I was going for. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost. We've all been here. We've read through this. Lingering on our last remaining place of comfort, and we will let go of the past. Soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Bossman Gaming says, waiting. What the fuck? And I can't see the end. Taylor says, dude, lighting genius for real. Thank you, Bossman Gaming. What has your mind quarreling in a knot? Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, CJ. Aw, me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems... Guys? Hey, what's up, Enigma? Bossman Gaming, what's up? What are you guys doing? Or what's your problem, I mean? The music keeps changing. It's weird. It's wigging me out here. What do I do when I see Monica at my doorstep? You gotta run, man. You gotta run. Enigma is Abby. Welcome back, Abby. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's all what I ended up writing. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. How could Monica be at your... On the floor unconscious? Who's on the floor unconscious? Monica's on the floor unconscious? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Invite her in for a nice cup of coffee. Draw on her face. By the way, so now we're going through this whole game without Sayori, and it was established yesterday that without Sayori, the group doesn't even work. I only have one way out of my house, and she is blocking it. You gotta kiss her, man. That's what she wants. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... Oh, this is the fight they had in the beginning. Last time we watched this, Sayori helped break it up. So I wonder how the fight's going to go now that we don't have Sayori to break it up. Yeah, talk about deja vu. Talking about vu deja ru. I'm talking about Yuri deja Murakami. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and CJ did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across anything particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And CJ liked my poem, too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that CJ appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Alright, be right back. I think you should get her in my bed. I think I should get her in my bed. It's negative 50 here. She is probably cold. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as CJ started showing up. Story of my life, am I right? Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... Okay, that was Sayori that said that last time, I think. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Okay, things are really heating up over here. So whatever drama you guys have got going on in the chat, leave it at the doorstep with Monica. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Okay, so I really do think that Yuri is cutting herself, and I think Natsuki knows. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? I called it with the sleeve bit. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let CJ hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Jeez. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here. CJ! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I'm like flipping out here, guys. I'm like, this is like too much for me to mentally handle. I'm gonna go back and try and find out what she said. But I can't see. It's not streaming so well. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably... Guys, this game is freaking me out. But I care about Yuri. I really care about Yuri. So it's not letting me choose Yuri. I'm choosing Yuri. I don't care what you think, game. I'm choosing Yuri. Yuri. It's not going to let me choose Yuri. I'm not going to choose Natsuki. I refuse to choose Natsuki. It's freaking Monica. Oh my gosh. Scary. ... Dot dot dot. Hey CJ? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? No! Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Hey, Danny, welcome back. So, I don't know when you joined in, Daniel, but, like, things have gotten, like, flarping scary. I'm not okay. Enigma says, it's Sayori doing this. I'm calling it. She's trying to split you and butt apart. Butt eye apart. Be right back. You and Yuri. Listen, Sayori's not around. This is Monica, all right? She's waking up and freezing. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Freaking Monica. We're like, hey, Monica. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. While she's crying, she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Where's Yuri? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. What'd she say? What did she say? I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. CJ, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. Yeah, get out of here, Monica. Does anybody want Monica around? Abby, I think you backed the wrong horse. I'm talking about... I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Get out, Monica! Get out! I'll wait for you to be done. She's not comfortable with you around, and I'm not either. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with CJ. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Nice. Nice. Yuri, playing it cool, playing it cool. I'm starting to get the idea that Monica's controlling everyone. I think she's really, really kind of a bit of a control freak. Sigh. She says, quote, and then asterisk sigh in italicized. I don't know if that's she's saying it while sighing. So she's like, sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? CJ is losing his sanity. Well, okay, Bossman Gaming, get it together, freak. All right, and Abby, yeah, I am losing my sanity a bit. You don't know what this game is doing to me. I am invested in these characters. My heart is intertwined with theirs, and they're tearing me apart. Sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate it. Breathe, CJ, breathe. I now understand why they say this game is not for people who have mental health issues. Like if you go to Steam and you try and buy the game, why are you calling me a freak? Because you're cluttering up my chat, Bossman Gaming. How about you act like a boss and stop? All right, I'm going to stop right there. I've got a game to play. Okay. Melancholy. You know what? I'm going to choose a happier poem. I'm going to try analysis. Okay. That's better. Analysis. Universe. I'm not going to choose a sad poem. Okay. It's easy now that there's only two options. Wonderful. Fun. Pleasure. 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 Okay, pleasure. Electricity, happiness, twirl, bed, fester, hopeless. Marshmallow, chocolate, agonizing, kawaii, happiness. Electricity. Bossman says I'm on break. LOL. Whoa. Every time I see LOL written in text, I literally say to myself, lol. I can't help it. BLT says, on a roll. You should have seen the last one I did. I literally got 20 for 20. And I'm going to get 20 for 20 this time too, I know. Passion. I was on a roll. I see what you're trying to do, Bossman Gaming. I'm not going to dance. I'm not going to dance to your tune. Okay, lust. That is definitely... Okay, thank goodness. Lust. She is lusty, isn't she? Licking my finger, sucking my blood. Sensation. Fantasy. Okay, watch their eyes. Watch their eyes. Watch their eyes, people. Intellectual. Cage? Pain. Daydream. Memories. Dab, nab, grab. The flab. After image. Determination. Atone. Secretive. I can only see... Sorry, dude. Believe it or not, they haven't done anything interesting, so you haven't missed anything, but that'll have fixed it. Okay. Unending. Thanks for telling me, by the way, Bossman Gaming. Yuri is deep and brooding. She is deep and brooding. Holiday, loud, inferno. That maybe wasn't the smartest one to choose. Suicide. Yikes. Nature. Dab. Rab. Nah. I don't like these choices. Eternity. Starscape? Okay, nailed it. Nailed it. You are filled with determination. Plays Megalovania. How does that song go? What is it like? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it like Jack Black does it. How does it go? No, I can't do it. I'm not going to try. Whisper. Oh, I had to end it on a down note. Well, that really was awful. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I got that one wrong. Okay, all of my batteries just died. What the heck? All right, I might just be shutting down here in a minute. We've been going for a long time. How long have we been going? Oh, we've been going for like 2 hours. Megalovania and Bone Trust are my favorites. Okay, guys, we might be finishing up real soon for the night. I thought we might finish the game, but like, I've already gotten a little more comfortable over the last couple of days. We're going to see what happens today. And we're going to see, and then I'm going to end things. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, CJ. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Okay, now we're talking. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri... I'm just happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. YouTube is broken? Sorry, the stream, it's still going, right? The stream is still going, right? But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Monica's back. Freaking Monica. CJ, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. It cut out for a second, but it's back. We're back, baby! Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. The game has really changed quite a lot. It's taken quite a big turn. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you even talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. I'm sure it was nothing. Senpai, I think I should tell you this now. No spoilers, as long as it's not a spoiler. Go ahead and tell me. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if you feel better about it. By the way, I'm nervous about spoilers showing up in the chat because I'm really invested in this. So if anyone sees a spoiler and I haven't looked over to the chat yet, text me. That way I know not to look, and I won't look. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. What was she doing in the study hall? I'm beginning to doubt that she wasn't playing piano at all. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me any more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You're going off the screen there, Monica. Oh, yep. We got to move this back over. We're back in the main gameplay. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, CJ. Monica smiles sweetly as she got a text message. I thought it was a spoiler. Okay. Bossman Gaming has left the stream. Peace. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. We're here at the closet. CJ, since your compliment has put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. She's so forward in this version of reality. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, she bounced.
Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Doki! 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 Doki!
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of her book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Okay, I think we've seen this stuff before. Plug it into the teacher's desk. She'll get some water. She walks by. I watch her movements. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Right, we've been here. May I have the water pitcher? Sure, I'll be right back. Blah, 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 blah. I'll walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be nearest the water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking in breath through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Yeah!
Spooky, scary skeletons, shivers down your spine. Yeah, I'm feeling the shivers down my spine. Yikes, this game is freaking scary. Sorry, clicking through again. We've seen all of this. We've seen this, where she's making the tea. And I'm not an expert, and she's laughing. In another case, she's more impressed, and perhaps I will. She fetches the teapot, measures the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. That weird sequence that just happened, I thought like, oh, the game's getting normal again, but then it just freaked out again.
I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out not very hard for me to do, when it's you around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, CJ. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I can't keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
CJ, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Hey, why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending up my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
of her breasts. Yes, we've covered this. Your posture, right? You're always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. This stuff. It's chocolate as well. Oh, this is where I feed her the chocolate in her mouth. What's going to change this time? Sync, we assume the same reading position, one of us holding the book. Our bodies are closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hands. Holding my hands, nothing holding the book, and because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Just do it, man. Just at this point, just touch her chest, right? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. All the chocolate is yours. Yeah, we've seen this. I won't take any. Are you sure?
Well, If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
I recall having a different point of view last time we read this, like we were both on the floor. Oh, there it is. I spoke too soon. She opens the book, she holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Monica says, did he actually leave? Bossman Gaming? I mean, right now we only have 4 people watching the stream, which would be Abby, Monica, Taylor. I don't know. Taylor says, Yo-Yo, crazy rewind earlier. Has anything changed in the game files? I almost forgot about those. Good question. Let me check the character files. I mean, I had this open the whole time, but I'll reload them, I guess. Where are all these freaking game files? Browse local files. Hold up. Yeah, we got some new files, it looks like. Let me bring you guys up to speed. Display capture. Ding. Hello. Monica says, not yet, BLT. Well, we're still going to take a look just because we can. Can you hear me? This one's new. Okay, we've read that. Character files. Nope, still the same. Thank you for asking, though, Taylor. It's good to know. Good to check. Yeah, right now we're doing the chocolate, the sensual side. Ray? Wait, hold up. What are you talking about, Ray? Did you see something I didn't see? Oh well. I take another chocolate, I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation is completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, and you can see the chocolate is actually in her mouth. Haha, just the mirror effect. Oh, I get it, yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Who are my parents? Oh, they're nobody. Oh. So all that build-up, it was for... And just like that, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Someone got to this part in their stream and saved it as their background. I'm not sure which part of the stream you're talking about, Monica. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. CJ? Yeah, this is the foreshadowing to the blood finger. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Is Monica gonna... She's crying. Bye, Monica. Haha, classic. Monica. Here's my question. Last time we got to this point, Monica came in and she was like, "Hi guys, sorry to interrupt your nice moment, but I won't interrupt it, so I'm wondering if that's gonna happen." CJ? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Okay, this is definitely different. CJ? My heart won't stop pounding, CJ. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, CJ? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Doki. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I know how you feel. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Should I leave? I'm too young. If you want to leave, Abby, you can leave. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know what she's doing here. She keeps saying the same thing over and over. Freaking Monica! It's time to share poems. Okay, that was weird. Okay, we've been going for a long time. We've been going for well over 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and say we should end it there. Oh, hey, Daniel, you've been watching. I don't know how long you guys have been watching this, but we've seen some weird stuff going on. I mean, no doubt. No doubt. Some weird stuff. You did blah, 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 blah. Monica has left the stream. That's enough for today. We've gone on for a long time, and we've seen some weird stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about this game anymore, guys. I think I might want to just undownload, delete the file, and move back home to Arkansas and live with my parents and stay in their room because I'm scared. Hold up, 1 second. I'm morphing! Abby says, keep going, you big baby. He's chickening out. Listen, guys, we've been going for a long time. Over 2 hours. We've got to call it. We got to call it. Tomorrow night is the final night of Doki Literature Club! And I'm losing my mind. Come back tomorrow night to see, will CJ hold on to the final strands of sanity that he's got left? No, he won't, because this game's playing it like a harpsichord. Don't rose on that bow, am I right? Brings a whole new meaning to that one song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow night, we will be back for the final stream. Peace out. BLT Productions. You've seen it all.